Kit Kats can read. Hello to everybody on BookTube and welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you a book haul of awesomeness of the books that I got from the Hot Key Books blogger event in the month of April. So there are quite a lot, so let's get started. First of all, I'm going to begin with a book that I already own but I just got it signed, and that is Say Her Name by James Dawson. James Dawson was at this event and so I got him to sign my book, and inside he says, "Katie, I dare you to ... say her name." And then he signed it. So thank you very much, James, for signing my copy of Say Her Name. And this is a book that I really want to read. Like, I really want to read. Because, I don't know, it just sounds really intriguing, but it's the sort of book that you want to leave till Halloween, so I don't know. And the other two books that I got signed by him were Under My Skin, which I purchase every day. Look at the pink. Look at the pink. Pink is awesome, and this is great. Oh my god! And inside here, he said to Katie, "This is an anchor. This is an anchor," and then he signed it. So yeah, I'm really excited. But this is his latest book, and I'm super intrigued. It's very piratey, very piratey. But yeah, and yeah, tattoos, just tattoos. And the other book is, this book is gay, and look how colourful this is. It's so bright, and this one made me laugh when he signed it like it. So he put, "To Katie, this book is gay, and so am I." And then he signed it. I don't know. It made me laugh so much. But yeah, I'm so super excited to read his books, and he's such a funny person and he's amazing in real life, and I am just like, you know what, I'm gonna read your books now, James Dawson. I'm gonna read your books. I've been holding off. I do have them, and I'm just like, I got them now, so I'll do that. And then I picked up a World Book Day of Geek Girl, which is Geek Drama by Holly Snell, and this is like a little short book, and it just, oh my god, just this series makes me laugh so much, and I need to get around to reading the fourth book at some point. But I was like, you know what, I'll read this first and then I can read the fourth book, which I do own, and I love this series so much. It's very hilarious, very hilarious, and I'm excited to read this little short adventure. Next of all, I picked up a book that I haven't even heard of before, and it just sounds very intriguing. This is 1 + 1 = Blue, and it's by M.J. Auch, A-U-C-H. I don't know how that's pronounced, but this is really interesting. It's about a boy called Basil who knows that he's special. He associates numbers with colours, and you know, he gets a gift or a curse, and he doesn't know anybody else does this until this other girl comes along and she sort of has the same sort of thing, and they sort of connect with each other. And it sounds really interesting. Plus, come on guys, it's floppy. Floppy books are good, especially during this heat, as you can see. And the very last book that I am going to share with you in this section is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alassians. I've heard so many fantastic things about this book, like literally so many. My friend Greg loves this book. He said it broke him, and I've been really intrigued. So I added it to my Amazon wishlist, but when I saw this in foils, it was a sign that I needed to get it, and I am so excited to get around to reading this book. Probably won't be long before I actually do pick it up, because oh my god, I'm so super intrigued. So I am, you know what, I'm excited. I am excited. Now we move on to the next section, and I'm going to show you the books that are already out that I just got finished copies of. I picked up Independent Study and Graduation Day by Josh Charbonneau, and these are books 2 and 3. The first book being The Testing, which I do own, so I was like, I need to pick up the second and the third book. These are sort of dystopian novels, very shiny. You can have a little rave right now. Have a little rave. Rave with the books, rave with the book. Head rush. maybe not, let's do that. But yeah, I'm so excited about these other books. And then I picked up The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepherd, which is the first book that's in her new series, and this sounds really interesting. They were just, oh my god, they really sold this book about some girls, and there's this guy, and they basically just wanted to kill him because he's a horrible person. Apparently things happen, and it's just, oh my god, it's just really, oh, it really sounds good. It really sounds good, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like I need to read a Sarah Shepherd book because I haven't read any of her Pretty Little Liars books, so maybe this is one I need to start with. And then I got The Illusionists by Laura Eve, and this is a sequel to Fearsome Dreamer, which is showed right here. And I've heard fantastic things about these books by George, and I was like, you know what, they got the second book there. I love this cover. I don't know if you can see this, but there is sort of glitchy graphic things happening in the light of this book, and it's really, and it feels so good. Oh my god, it feels amazing. And then I got given Tribute by Ellen Renner, and look at this cover. I have seen this in the bookstores, and I have picked this up and put it down so many times. I don't know why, but now I have it, and the sword is blue. The sword is blue, and oh my god, it sounds really cool, and it's just, you know, magic, mages, and I'm really excited. And then I got Clariel by Garth Nix, which is another book that is in his Keys to the, is it Keys to the Kingdom? We got Sabriel, L'Oreal, Aborson, and Across the Wall. And yeah, this is the hardback copy. The paperback is coming out this year, but I snagged a copy of the hardcover one, and I just, oh my god. I remember reading Sabriel, but that was so many years ago, like literally so many years ago when I lived with my mum. That's how long ago it was, and I feel like I need to get back into reading those books. I need to reread Sabriel, just reread, yeah, I need to get back into that. And then I picked up The Door That Led to Where by Sally Gardner. And this seems really cool. Several riddles, all of which have one thing in common, a key. And this is the hardback, and I believe they did a cover redesign of this, but look at this. Look at this, guys. It is a map underneath the jacket. How cool is that? That is effing amazing. That is just, oh my god, it's so cool. So I'm really intrigued about this book, and I kind of want to read it pretty damn soon. So yeah. These next two are actually quite short books. They are translated from Finnish, and this is As Red as Blood and As White as Snow by Salla Simuka. And these are really interesting sort of crime YA books about this girl, and I believe she finds money that is hanging somewhere, but there's blood on it, and it's just like, what is going on? So it sounds really interesting and eerie and thrillerish. And then I picked up The Lovely and the Lost and The Wondrous and the Wicked by Paige Morgan. I own the first book, The Beautiful and the Cursed, and they really sold this whole series to me, and I was like, I've owned the first book for quite a while, why haven't I got around to reading it? Because there's really hot gargoyles that are like really hot men, and I was just like, oh, what? So Monique, if you're watching this video, yeah, you sold this to me, so I'm probably going to be reading it pretty soon. I was actually looking at it today. And today's Sunday, and I was like, I want to read it. I want to read. And now we move on to some signed books, and I have got Lorelei by Laura Doctorow. Look at this cover. It's like gills of a mermaid, but it's like one of those books you can't help but feel, like, and rub. Like maybe you have a conversation with somebody and you can just do this and it wouldn't be too awkward. Well, it wouldn't be for me because it's something that I would do. But the author, she was like, it has that sort of bumpy effect that you know when you want to rub a crayon on it and create it, and and she signed it for me, and this is the finished copy of it. It's absolutely gorgeous, and she was like, it's the second ever signed, and she put Dear Katie and she signed it. So this is the second ever finished copy that's ever been signed by her, so it's really awesome. I also got the art copy as well, but I managed to find a finished copy, which was awesome, and she also signed this one as well. Katie, lots of love. And there's a nice green signature. It's almost like a double signature with some kisses there. So it's awesome to have the arc as well as this. This book actually comes out in July this year, and it's got mermaids in it, and it just, the author is so funny. She is lovely, she is funny, and she is amazing, and I'm so looking forward to reading this book. She's made it sound so fantastic and just hilarious, so I cannot wait to read this so badly, Laura. I'm so excited. And then I got Liberty's Fire by Lydia Sison, and this cover is gorgeous. I was talking to the author about her book cover. I was like, your book cover is amazing. Like, it really is amazing, with the flag and with the building and just even the spine and everything around the back. Like, obviously book covers, they make me really happy, I'm not gonna lie. But she's lovely, and she signed this to me. She said, to Katie, arise you starlings, all the best. So I'm really excited Lydia, to read your book, because I don't often read books from period times, but it sounds so good. A New Revolution, 1871. A violinist that is hot. And then I've got Birdie by Jess Valence. And yeah, oh my god. Two friends, one obsession. This cover is gorgeous. She's literally just seen the finished copy of her book, and it's beautiful and it feels nice. And it's about a girl who's called Frances Bird, and she's a loner, and she she makes friends with somebody, and that's all I really know. That's all it really says. So, you know, when you don't want to spoil books and you don't want to give too much away, that's literally all I got at the actual book event. They didn't give a lot away. They teased us. So I'm really excited, and she also signed the book to me as well. So thank you very much, Jess. I'm excited to read this. And I've got two books here that are signed. I got Red Ink by Julie Mayhew, and also her new book that's coming out this year, The Big Lie. And this one, I believe, is already released, and it's got a nice little bit inside. Katie, meet Melon. And she signed it, so thank you. And this one is released in August this year, and she also signed this one as well. So to Katie, out to the female, and yeah, book bloggers. So yeah, thank you, Julie. I'm so excited. Another two books I got signed are by Hayley Long. She is hilarious. And this one is Being a Girl, and it's blue and it's amazing. And literally I snagged the very last copy that was there, and I asked if I could take it, and they said yes. So it says, to Katie, this book was crying out to be owned by you, Hayley. So that's how much this book wants to be owned by me. And this is a new one. This comes out September this year, and this one is Crazy and Mental. To Katie, especially for you, exclusive copy, Hayley Long. So thank you very much, Hayley. It was lovely to meet you, and I am so excited about these books. These next books, I actually can't remember the actual release date because I was naughty and I didn't take notes like some people that were there, and I really should have. But feel free to actually research this for yourself. I am very bad. So this next book is How to Be Bad. Funny that, I already know clearly. And this is by E. Lockhart, Laura Miracle and Sarah Manalski, and I believe this is told by 3 females, but you don't know which author has written from which character, which is interesting. And this sounds like a really fun summer contemporary novel, and it sounds so good. And apparently at the end is where you discover which author wrote which bit, and it just sounds really interesting, and I'm so excited for this new book, especially E. Lockhart, We Were Liars. You know, that was a massive book that hit the walls like a game of squash. But I'm so excited about this one, like, you have no idea. Then we have this one. This is quite a short book, Almost Grace by Rosie Rowell. And yeah, an elegant and evocative story about a girl on the brink of adulthood. And this seems like a summary sort of novel as well, where they rent a house on the coast, and I think it's all about, you know, what you want to do next in your life sort of thing. You know, what do you want to do, and it sounds pretty interesting. It's quite a short novel as well, so it shouldn't take long to read. But I'm excited all the same. And then we have the sequel to the book that I showed you earlier, which is Outcast by Ellen Renner. This is a sequel to Tribute, and this one, they have an orange sword. But this one, I really want to get into books with magic again. But I have to really be in the mood for like fantasy and magic books, because I think I was born to be a contemporary lover, but I still love fantasy books all the same. So I don't know whether it depends on the weather or whether it just depends on the general mood. Like sometimes I'm just like, I feel like some magic in my life, you know? I've got the magic in me. This cover is effing gorgeous and it sounds freaking amazing. And that is Paperweight by Meg Hassan. Look at this cover, it is amazing. 27 Days to Freedom, I Am Caged. 17-year-old Stevie is trapped in her life, in her body, and now in a treatment centre on the outskirts of New Mexico. Haunting and emotional, it confronts loss, trauma, and the things that set us free. What is going on? Grief, denial, anger, hope. That is what is in this book, and I am excited. It's actually a short book as well. What's going on with these short books? Short books are good though. I really like short books, unless you want more from them. But another sequel to the book that I showed you earlier. This one is The Good Girls by Sarah Shepard. This is the sequel to The Perfectionists, and obviously this continues on with the series, so I can't give too much away because I haven't read the first book. But look at the blood on the back there, and just the ice cream. It sounds really interesting, and we know what Sarah Shepard is like with the Pretty Little Liars, so we're probably going to know what she's going to be like with this new series. This final book that I have to show is probably the one that I am literally the most effing excited to read. They only had 2 copies of these, and how on earth I managed to get a copy, I have no idea, but it was placed right in front of me, so I was like, well, I guess I'll have to take it then. But obviously I, took it because I wanted to read it as well. But I'm literally just so excited. But this is Trouble is a Friend of Mine by Stephanie Tromley. My god, it sounds really, really cool about this guy. He shows up on a doorstep and he's rude. He treats this girl like she's a book he's already read and he knows the ending to, but she's just sort of like, what are you talking about? Like, seriously, what are you talking about? And oh my god, it's a romance where the leading man is decidedly unromantic, and a crime novel where catching the crook isn't the only hook, a friendship story where they aren't even sure that they like each other, but it's a contemporary debut with a razor-sharp dialogue, ridiculously funny action, and a dynamic duo that you won't soon forget. And this comes out in August. I am so super excited. Thank you very much, Hotkeys, for giving this to me. I am going to read this pretty damn soon because I don't think that my excitement can hold any longer in reading this book, but I am so grateful. And guys, that concludes the end of this book haul. A very, very big massive thank you to Hotkey for the majority of these books that are in this haul. I am so grateful, and I am looking forward to reading all of these books, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. Thank you for inviting me to your event. It just means the world to me. I feel really touched and honoured, and I am so excited about all of these books, and I've probably said that a million times in this haul, but who freaking cares? And I'm sorry this is a long video, but I hope that every single one of you has enjoyed this all the same. If there's any books that you have read or are excited to read, then please let me know down in the comments below. I hope that you have found this video entertaining and that you have enjoyed this, whichever day that you're watching this, whichever evening. Let me guys know what you are reading, and Thank you as always for watching. Keep smiling, keep reading and be happy, and I will see all of you in my next video.